This is the future.
As I stand to talk for 15 minutes, let me straight away start with why did I choose this topic today? Only of financial cybercrimes. My own brother lost 37 lakh rupees. So when it comes to your own house, you can explain it more better. But I was not needing my brother to lose it because I was anyways handling crores of rupees of frauds of my clients. So he lost this money in a scam where a app was impersonated as a stock app, stock related app. And then obviously all this stock gurus started chasing him, and then fake money was taken into the app, and actually the money was credited to somebody else's account. And the fun part was when the app was showing him that he has invested 35 lakhs, earned 85 lakhs, then the person came to him and told him you need to pay 14 lakh rupees of income tax. And he pays up. And the income tax goes to somebody else, somebody else's account. And I was unaware of all this. When everything has gone, he comes to me and tells me. So I'm going to take a different take on why these financial cybercrimes are happening in our country. See, the financial cybercrime are happening right now in our country. The biggest example, because why did I cite my brother's example? The biggest example is greed. This greed of getting more interest, more money than the standard practices. One is this. Second is being aware of technology and frauds, yet not keeping your one eye on what is happening around. Okay. And two most important policy aspects are, one is, see, as I speak, there are 321 cyber police stations, only 321 cyber police stations in our country. Out of that, there are 55 in Maharashtra, 45 in Karnataka, 35 in West Bengal, and only 7 in Jharkhand. And Jharkhand is a hotbed of all the cyber crimes. And there are only 7 cyber police stations. So, first problem is our law enforcement when it comes to cybercrime. Now, why I'm saying this? Because 2 days before, Parliament has been reported by how much amount of online frauds have happened is 1.1 million cases of online frauds have happened in our country, 1.1 million. And leading was UP, and second number was obviously Maharashtra and then Karnataka. So when we are having so much amount of crimes, cyber crimes happening, see, there are two policy decisions which are continuously failing. One is the apathy of police to file an FIR. Police doesn't file an FIR. So the justice never begins. So what do? End up in? We end up in giving police complaint, which is written complaint, or there is one portal which is called cybercrime.gov.in. So cybercrime.gov.in is a forwarding portal. Many people, when they lose money, they go on the website, they type something, take one printout, and they're happy. They say government is going to give them money back. Okay. Or second thing is कि police घर पे आएगा FIR ये करने के लिए. So this notion of online filing of cybercrime, because see, government had a chance to do it right when they had amended the criminal laws. Now they could have mentioned this, they could have taken this cybercrime.gov.in as in one section and given some power to it. There was no power to it. So cybercrime.gov.in becomes only a forwarding mechanism. So what happens is, government doesn't have data how much amount of frauds are happening. See, what government gets data is from NCRB, the National Crime Record Bureau. What is it reporting? It is reporting FIRs registered. You know what is the conversion ratio of FIR registering? 1.7%. मतलब कितना complaints आ रहा है उस पे 1.7 ही FIR register हो रहा है. 100 complaints के सामने 1.7% is our ratio. That means, when I was talking to our close, many cybercrime deputy commissioners of police, they were telling me कि करीब one police station around one thing gets around 2.5 lakh complaints. One state had got 2.5 lakh complaints. You know what was the conversion ratio? They showed only 5,000 FIRs being filed. So when this is there, just the amount of, first is amount of injustice. Let us keep that aside. But when you don't get data to formulate a policy, to allocate funds, to rejuvenate your police mechanism, cyber financial crimes will keep on happening. So first is this. Second is we all, corporates, we are also responsible. How? See, I keep it on handling large corporate clients. I'm going to give you one example without naming. I have a very big bank as a client. I have many banks. Very big bank. Private bank. And they have one very big payment aggregator as their partner. Don't want to name. Now they have a technology glitch and they end up in losing 72 crores. 72 CR जा रहा है दोनों का. Okay. Now both the companies were after my life that हम लोग एक जगह पे साइबर क्राइम कंप्लेंट नहीं करेंगे, FIR करनी है. और दोनों, because both are large companies, FIR would have been done like this. But they were after me that we will not do FIR in one single police station. Why? Because the figure is bigger. The moment this big figure is seen by media, my stock may go down, so many issues, investments, blah, blah. So what we did, because the money went in various states, we divided that into various states, various police stations, और हमने करीब 23 FIR launch किया. Okay? 23 FIR for 72 crores. Abhi what happened? Media doesn't know how much money has gone. So, just taking this example ahead, why corporates are at fault? Because many a times the cyber crime which you face, what financial cyber crime you are facing, majority of the time it is ransomware attack and blackmailing, and you end up in paying in cryptocurrency. Unaccounted cryptocurrency is being paid by banks, payment gateways, BFSI segment, fintech companies. They're constantly paying it. I am handling these clients, so I can tell you, but never it is reported. It is not reported to the regulators. It is not reported to the insurance companies. They forego insurance also. बोलते नहीं चाहिए. They take these big decisions. I'll tell you one simple case. I had the same case. One of the biggest app aggregator he was, and their data was in public. Twitter पे data डाल दिया था. And now he's asking for ransom. पैसा दो. और हम और data बाहर डालेंगे. So now they asked me to talk to the hackers. See, life is very simple. Hackers are already there on Telegram. They start talking to you. कैसे दोगे पैसा, कितना दोगे, किधर, कुछ डर नहीं है किसी को. Now, in the middle of the negotiation, these directors of the company, they suddenly are, awakened by their legal people that अरे आप तो US citizen हो. So you are US citizens. So you are not allowed by law to give ransoms. Okay, and that is a crime. If US government comes to know, your citizenship would be cancelled. So in the midway, we break the negotiation with the hacker. Okay, I have to come out, block my Telegram account, बंद कर दिया Telegram account, and the hacker did what he wanted to do. Okay, so coming to the point, my point here is how as a corporate we are failing. We are failing due to वो अभी जो थोड़ी देर पहले presentation में बताया था, business considerations. Because of various business considerations, we are not reporting cybersecurity incidents or the amount of money, cyber financial losses to your regulators or to the whole country. So we don't have actual figures of losses. So अभी हमें मालूम ही नहीं है कितना fraud हो रहा है. But if you take from me, I've gone on news and told them that it may be 70% more than what is being reported, as high as 70% more. So the amount of ransom paid, more. Amount of financial losses which corporates are facing, more. amount of cyber crimes going to the police stations and not converted to FIR, more. So this is the problem, and as I speak, there is no solution with the current system, and hence there is more stress psychologically also. What is happening now, when you get a cyber crime, many a time people don't, cyber psychology, in the psychology domain only 3 years before it was added. Okay, so doctors are still learning. So when such thing happens and the person goes through a depression, उसको किधर जाने का ये भी मालूम नहीं होता है. लॉयर के पास जाए, पुलिस के पास, मतलब टॉकिंग अबाउट स्मॉल फाइनेंशियल क्राइम्स, ये तो बड़ा बड़ा है, लाखों में करोड़ों में छोड़ दो इसको. जिसका 20,000 रुपये जाता है, 30,000 रुपीज जाता है, गरीब कुछ नहीं है. ही इज अंडर हेवी स्ट्रेस अटैक, उसको तो अटैक आ जावे, तो 20-30,000 कुछ नहीं. इफ दे गो टू पुलिस एंड दे से क्या हमको ये FIR, मतलब हमको ऐसा SMS आया था और हमने UPI ट्रांसफर कर दिया, तो पुलिस भी निकाल के बताते हमको भी आता है देखो. So if police is going to handle criminal justice like this in our country, and this I'm talking about few metropolitan city police, not all police. बाकी पुलिस तो साइबर क्राइम में देखते ही नहीं आपके पास, दूर जाओ, मतलब समझेगा नहीं मेरे को. Even if they understand, they will not want to take your case. So when we are facing with these two huge policy related thing where under-reporting is giving rise to larger cybercrime business, and this has become the most fruitful business. Now we have marked areas in Nu, in Bharatpur. Jamtara though is become old because everybody goes to Jamtara now because the serial has happened and etc. But Nu and Bharatpur are hotbeds. Now Mathura is coming up. West Bengal, in the Malda area, people have started doing, assembling this. And see, we are not looting only these call centers. There are call centers there, okay. And some of them must be your clients, as a data centers. They also have data centers. Data is kept, data is bought. So it has become it is no longer somewhere sitting in a garage and doing the crime. It is ganged up crime. So when you have this ganged up crime, you need to have concerted actions from across the state. Now, what is the problem right now is one state doesn't talk to the other state. One central agency doesn't talk to the other central agency. That is a problem. So what could be a solution? A solution could be, obviously awareness, so we keep talking, awareness has to be there. A solution could be a centralized cyber agency sitting at the center and coordinating with the states. Very important. That beautiful cybercrime.gov.in can actually start working because complaints from across the country are coming there. Like we have this effective mechanism of 1930. You call up 1930, it freezes the account. If you call on in those, they call it golden period in 48 hours, they freeze the amount. But now that has become like pompous for police officers. What they do, they freeze your account and then they don't file your FIRs. So that has to be curbed. Freezing of the account has also become a menace for some people. If you get some amount in your bank account from, if I'm from your client and it is from a fraudulent account, then they freeze your account. And to unfreeze it, either you have to grease the lawyer or you have to grease the police. So very complicated mechanism of cybercrime and its ecosystem has evolved. It is no longer hacking, phishing. Cybercrime has no longer remained about computers and mobile phones. It has gone further. It is not remained a technology related per se crime. It has become a social engineering crime only aided by some technology. So it is more of a social engineering and psychology. So now it is proper crime which is to happen like in old ages. जैसे पुराना crime होता था, gang बना देते, इसका ये काम, उसका वो काम, ये निगरानी करेगा, वो जाके murder करेगा, ये जाके पैसा लेगा, same way it is happening. Exactly, cybercrime is now gone back to the original age of crime, which is, that's why huge financial crime, because it is profitable, and law is ineffective. Why law is ineffective? Because bailable crimes है. Bailable crimes में क्या होता है कि you go to jail for some time, it's anticipated कि हम जेल जाएगा. Okay, so these are mule accounts. So mule account वाले जेल में जाते हैं, कुछ दिन बाद बाहर आते हैं, बीवी के नाम पे अकाउंट बना के वापस they start. Okay, so so many concerted efforts in the policy directions needs to be taken and mass awareness yet we have not achieved. और उसके ऊपर अभी DPDP आया है. Just imagine 2024 आया, yet we don't know the sections of the IT Act. मतलब 23 साल में हमने साइबर के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं है बराबर से ढंग से, और नाउ हमको आया डेटा प्राइवेसी एक्ट. तो जस्ट इमेजिन कि और 20 साल लगेंगे ना अपने को. इफ यू गो बाय द हिस्ट्री कि प्राइवेसी इंडिया में लाने के लिए, कॉर्पोरेट में लाने के लिए 20 साल और अपने जीवन में लाने के लिए 50 साल. बिकॉज हम लोग, हमारे कल्चर से प्राइवेट है ही नहीं. हम तो खुले लोग हैं ना, रास्ते में चलते चलते किसी का भी मोबाइल देख लेते हैं, किसी को भी पूछ लेते हैं पगार कितना है तुम्हारा. ओके, दैट काइंड ऑफ ओपन पीपल वी आर, यू नो. बीवी किधर है भी पूछ लेंगे तुमको, किधर काम करती है, बच्चे किधर. इसको हम लोग प्राइवेसी सिखाने वाले हैं. आईटी सिखाने में इतना टाइम लग गया. मतलब हम रास्ते में चलते चलते किसी के घर में भी सूंघ के जाते हैं क्या खाना बनाया. ये आवर ऑल सेंसेस आर नॉन प्राइवेट. ओके, बाय कल्चर, बाय जेनेटिक्स वी आर एंटी प्राइवेट पीपल, और हमको प्राइवेसी लॉ डाला गया. सोचो. ओके, सो आई लीव यू विद दैट थॉट. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कॉलिंग मी. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू.